All right, gang, we're back for another Raw recap. This week it's April 29th, 2024, Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, gang. Here we are. It's night 2 of the WWE draft. So let's get to it. Starts out, and I usually don't talk about this shit, but we pull up and it's Logan Paul and Patrick Mahomes. And they meet up with the Judgment Day. Apparently some sort of business is happening here between the Judgment Day and Logan Paul. So, all right, let's see where this is going. Becky Lynch comes out. She cuts a promo. Then Liv Morgan interrupts her. Same old bullshit. How she's gonna live revenge tour. And then Nia Jax comes out. I guess we're trying to top each other as to who is fucking more terrible on the mic, Liv Morgan or Nia Jax. Because that shit was the pits. Sorry, it was the shits. Sorry. For real. Now we get to the first round of the draft. Stephanie McMahon comes out. She does this shit by herself. Only as she can do. Our draft picks. The first pick of the night was Imperium. It says Gunther and Ludwig. No Giovanni, whatever. The fuck is it? It doesn't matter. Then SmackDown picks Jade Cargill, which, you know, it's a good pick. I still rather see her on Raw, but whatever. And Raw picks Damage Control. Makes sense. And then SmackDown picks Kevin Owens, which, that's good. I'd rather see KO on Raw, but whatever is the haps. But yeah, we can work with it. Then we immediately cut next to round 2 of the draft. This is going to be announced by Logan Paul and I Show Speed. Logan Paul and I Show Speed are going to do the announcements, which that's another YouTuber. He's fucking that he has Samantha Irvine announce Patrick Mahomes being there. Patrick Mahomes gets up, gives bullshit. Then we announce the picks. First pick from Raw, CM Punk. Makes sense, which is going to cause some problems later on. SmackDown picks the Pride, which is Bobby Lashley and his gang. Raw then picks somebody who's been on the shelf for a while with Braun Strowman, which I didn't think we were going to get any of them. I was assuming he was going to be affiliated, whatever the fuck, this Uncle Howdy shit. But I didn't notice any QR codes, right? I might have missed it too. I have a bad tendency of not seeing some of that shit, so I mean it's possible. Let me know in the comments if I fucked something up here. Then SmackDown makes their pick, and it's Tiffany Stratton, which I don't blame them. I'd pick Tiffany Stratton all day. Then Logan Paul cuts a promo on Jey Uso. Of course, Jey Uso is going to come out, and then while this is going on, Finn Balor and JD McDonough make their way down. They get on Jay, and then Logan Paul goes over and gets Patrick Mahomes, gives him his 3 Super Bowl rings, which I'm sure they're the real Super Bowl rings, but whatever. He comes in, he goes to hit Jey Uso, but he misses and hits JD McDonough in the head. Then after he gets hit, Jey Uso gets up and starts laughing behind him, and then he gets jumped by everybody, and then that's when it seems everything is in the shitter. Here comes Braun Strowman, which they gave him new music too, which I don't understand why the point of that was. They get a lot of good new music out lately, it seems, and I'm not hip to it. I don't know whether we changed who's making the music or whatever the fuck, but I didn't really care for his new theme song. I don't like Nia Jax's either. And Braun Strowman gets in Patrick Mahomes' face. And then Jey Uso comes on and ushers him out, like tells him, come on, we can't, I don't know. Will that lead to anything? Booker T is interviewed in the backstage. He talks about the draft picks. I guess he's supposed to be like draft analyst or whatever the fuck. Drew McIntyre interrupts, starts bitching about why am I going to be picked after the guy who I hurt? Whatever. Stop bitching. Then we get an Intercontinental title match. Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed. Good match. Sammy's about to win. He just hit Bronson Reed with a haluva kick, and then Chad Gable comes out, picks him up out of the pin, and hits him with a German suplex, and then puts him in an ankle lock. So he lets him out of the ankle lock, and Bronson Reed hits him with a tsunami. And Bronson Reed ends up hitting Chad Gable with a Death Valley driver. I bet there's going to be a triple threat match out of this, possibly on Saturday. Then we get the APA come out for round 3 of the draft. Raw picks the LWO. SmackDown then, strangely, right after picks Legado del Fantasma. Raw then picks Drew McIntyre. And then SmackDown picks Shinsuke Nakamura. Hopefully they do something with Shinsuke over there. Give him some. Drew McIntyre comes out to the ring. He starts whining about CM Punk getting picked ahead of him. And then CM Punk verbally interrupts him from a luxury suite. And Drew McIntyre goes up to try to find him. Runs through the crowd and this and that. Well, he's not there. Now he's in the ring. His music, CM Punk's music hits, and he's in the ring. And he stays there for about the entirety of how long Drew McIntyre was the fucking champion. That's Pat McAfee counted down. Then Teddy Long and Alundra Blaze come out for round 4. Just the Alundra Blaze part kind of caught me off guard. And was her necessary? I mean, I guess her and Teddy Long would have been in WCW at the same time, but I don't see what the fuck that's got to do with WWE. But I digress. Here's our picks from round 4. First Raw picks the Judgment Day. And that does not include Rhea Ripley. And I don't think the Judgment Day is going to be around that much longer, honestly. I think that we're going to make Damian Priest a babyface. Probably. I see this. I see this coming. SmackDown picks Naomi. Raw then picks Ilya Dragunov. And here's a weird one. SmackDown picks Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. I don't know. This is what it is. I like Chelsea Green's work, honestly. I do. And I like Piper Niven, but I don't know if we're going to keep this as a fucking comedy act or what the fuck we're doing or who knows. Then we get Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax. Decent match, and all of a sudden Tiffany Stratton and Naomi are like fighting in the crowd and then spill over and then causes a distraction. Liv ends up catching her and Nia Jax in some move, and that's about the gist of it. Liv Morgan wins. Now we got the round 5 of the draft. The Dudley boys come out. They did it on the other one too, so I don't know why we use the Dudleys twice, but whatever. Makes sense. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Raw picks the New Day. SmackDown picks Pretty Deadly. With the next pick, Raw picks Laya Valkyria. And then SmackDown picks Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Liv runs into Becky Lynch. Becky congratulated her for winning the match and being a number 1 contender. And Liv says some shit to her, walks off, and then Becky Lynch runs into Damage Control. And they got some smart shit to say to her. Whatever. I don't see the whole Damage Control thing. I mean, I like the Kabuki Warriors, but I don't know. Then we get round 6 of the draft is Adam Pearce and fucking Nick Aldis picking this one. I was hoping they were going to get a fight over somebody and start fucking duking it out, but no, to no avail. Raw picks The Final Testament. Then SmackDown picks DIY. Raw then picks Bronson Reed. And then SmackDown then picks Blair Davenport from NXT. Then we get a 6-man main event. I don't understand why the Intercontinental title match wasn't the main event, but whatever. Jey Uso, Andrade, and Ricochet versus Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and JD McDonough. Decent match. Jey Uso and the gang win. At the end, it was Damian Priest and Jey Uso face to face, and then it faded to black. I don't know, it was okay Raw. Some of the later picks I didn't understand, but whatever. All right, gang. If you like the videos, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to know when we're posting. As always, thank you for watching. Big T's, wrestling reviews, recaps, and what have you. And have a great day.